from the heart. And you can see that she believes in what she does.
I enjoyed today's workshop, and I've got a lot of ideas of what I can do to keep being in touch with spirit. I'm finding lately that I am in touch with it, but not sure which way to go to develop it.
It can be a new experience for people. It can confirm things that you might be wondering about. It's first-hand living experience.
And she said some things to me. She gave me a reading, and one of the things she said has come true, and not in a way that she could have interpreted, but I just keep thinking, oh, she said that, and that's what it means, and it's happening now, and so it was very relevant for me.
No question about it. I love the way she's so open-minded about things, and her walk is so daily, and she has said that I can feel that it's a daily communication as well, and spirit within me is endorsing her as well.
I have to say, I do wonder sometimes, is it just a girl thing?
I've noticed the difference in the last 2 decades. Before, a lot more men are into it. Prior to that, it was mostly just females. It's becoming much more mainstream. I have clients who are lawyers, CEOs, doctors, nurses, and the funny thing is most of them will say to me, I can't tell anyone else this to anyone else, but you'll understand.
Fact is, tell your best mate in the pub that you believe in angels, and you'll lose yourself a drinking partner. Tell a woman, and at least she'll be sympathetic.
Oh, it's usually about love, money. Is he going to leave his wife for me? And health. Yeah. Usually they don't want to know anything else.
Every morning I choose a daily guidance card from one of these decks of cards. Show you my expert shuffling. I also use my pendulum to help find out if the card is the correct card for my guidance for the day. Is answered prayer your guidance for me for today? And what I usually do is I write in the journal, because I keep a record in this journal of all my spiritual communications, experiences, any guidance I receive. It's absolutely amazing how accurate these cards are. What I've found is that my spirit guides use these cards to highlight something that's important in my day.
Do women just have a more intuitive relationship with life? Are men just more earthy, brutish, thuggish? Publicly admitting you believe in spirits, ghosts and angels will often get you the label of feeble-mindedness. But credible research suggests that around 70% of us, albeit in private, really do believe in the power of the supernatural, whether imagined or not.
As we, from young children, as we grow more, we kind of want to find a balance, and we're looking of ways. Whatever we do, whether it's music, we bring peace and harmony into our lives, and whether it's through spiritual teachings or religion, people are looking for that, and they're searching for something to bring harmony and peace, and we're at a point now where we can really see the benefits of doing that.
Some spiritualists believe that the spirit world is just like our own, but in some unseen dimension, with just as much capacity for evil as this one. This is why many mediums ensure they're bathed in the light of goodness before they start, and why they call upon the highest energies when communicating with those beyond. They say it's about protecting them from the low energies, demons, tricksters, parking inspectors.
Structure of the spirit world is very much like it is on Earth. So the spirit structure around Earth, you could say that the energy that surrounds Earth contains the spirit world, but it's because it's focused on Earth,
It's structured very much like human society.
For the sake of argument, let's assume that the spirit world is a real place. Okay, how does it work?
And also it's your choice when you get to the other side whether you come back, or if you want to learn something then you will come back, or you become a guide to somebody. Some of them do. Not all of course, but some of them do. I have a guide, my doorkeeper, who's been with me since birth. He's actually my ex-husband's father.
When I ask, what does the spirit world look like? Apparently, I'm on the wrong track.
Well, I feel it's a different kind of world, and we open like doorways to that dimension when we're doing, say, a reading for somebody, or we pick up something for somebody, and I feel that we tap into that dimensional place. I don't think it's a physical world where we could go with our physical body, but when we go to sleep, I feel that sometimes we visit these places, maybe past relatives or friends that have passed over already, and we can tap into that dimension.
It's just the bloke in me, I guess. I want to know if it has bars and topless beaches and an all-night kebab shop open somewhere.
I think because we live in a physical world, we need to visualise it in a physical way, because that's how we can understand it. We can only understand things using the framework that we have. However, it is all in oneness, so to speak, as the mystics say. How I would probably explain it is, yes, I feel that there are many realms of awareness, of existence, of spirit. And I say to people in my courses when they're learning to develop psychically, it's wonderful to talk to people who've passed over, and yet there are all these other advanced realms that you can contact as well, guides, masters, Elohim.
Perhaps when I'm there, I won't want the same pleasures I enjoy here.
And I think the other thing to say when you're talking about that is everything will depend on perception and your level of awareness. So to say anyone has a truth of knowing that is a difficult thing, I think, because everyone has their own truth and perception in that.
Looking to put physical expectations on a world beyond our comprehension is probably too restrictive.
I have had experiences myself in those areas, and I think many people have. It's just they may not recognise what's actually happening, and most people might recognise it through their dreams, but it's a different type of dream than normal. They may have visited a guide, a master, had a healing. Often they'll recognise it as being a very elevated place in nature, feels different, and they really feel, they'll say things like, it just feels like I was there.